Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos franchise on Madden 20. We are going to get into Game 8 against the Chicago Bears today, but we have to go through the bye week first. The Broncos at 4-3 hit the bye, coming off a disappointing loss to the winless Patriots. This brought our record to 4-3. And our bye week also happens to be the trade deadline, something I've given a lot of thought this season. I've considered trading Centarius Phillips, I've considered trading Noah Fant, but I don't think these offers have been very good, and neither one is traded here at the deadline. But all season, I felt like we need to do something at corner. And as I've gone through a variety of players, I think the easiest player to acquire that can make a difference is Darius Slay. I considered it in the preseason, and now as the season has unfolded a bit, I've decided again to see if we could acquire Darius Slay. My main condition is I would not be willing to give up our first round pick. Now, a third round pick obviously is not going to get it done, but how about 2 threes? That gets the conversation going a bit, but those are pretty valuable picks right in the middle of our draft. What about a 2 and a 4? Slightly more interest, but still not enough. I really didn't want to give up 3 picks, especially if they're all going to be pretty solid. So I also thought about, what about trading Eric McKinney? A player who has superstar dev but hasn't completely panned out for us in the first couple years of his career. They like McKinney a lot. So do we make the move? Throw in a pick? Make it happen? At that point, I wasn't sure I wanted to do either trade. And I decided then that I didn't think I wanted to trade for Darius Slay. Then I went to look at some other players that I thought could provide depth or play a role, could not acquire Brian Body Calhoun, thought about trading for Chubby Decker as he was on the trade block, didn't make a move there. So we end up trading Will Parks to the Ravens. Maybe could have gotten more, but I think a 5th round pick was fair, and he hasn't really played much this season. And then I returned to Darius Slay, because I just didn't feel like where we were was good enough to make a playoff run. And I felt we had to make this happen, especially if it wouldn't cost us our first 2 picks. 2 threes and a 4 to get Slay in a 7. Detroit will not part with the 7th round pick. How about Marvin Walsh? Nope, they don't want Walsh. So back to the 2 threes and a 4th round pick for Darius Slay. And the deal is done. Darius Slay is now a Denver Bronco. My main holdup here making this trade is that Slay's gotten older, and he's on the last year of his deal. But I felt like we had to make this move. Slay doesn't have any interceptions this year, just 1 a year ago. Is he still big play Slay? We're going to find out as he becomes our number 1 corner opposite Damian Charles. Now this trade left us with no 3rd round picks any longer. We picked up an additional 5 from Baltimore, so I wanted to make another deal, trading Marvin Walsh for a 4th round pick. So we have a few extra later picks. We can use that to move around the draft if possible. And with our open roster spots now, I signed Miguel Ramirez off of the 49ers practice squad. I thought he was an interesting safety with some upside. And then looking at running back, Donovan Jennings cleared to return, but we are not taking the chance, especially with how well Marion Peppers has played. Instead, we're signing running back Alex Lockhart to be the power back for the moment. I really just wanted to add him to the practice squad, but I had the roster spot available this week, so he joins the team as we prepare to take on the Chicago Bears, and that means we will face former Bronco quarterback back in year 1 of the series, Drew Lock, who has started for Chicago for the last handful of years. Drew Lock had 33 touchdowns his first year in Chicago, 27 the year after, and 10 now this year, as the Bears share the same record as us at 4-3. In trading for Darius Slay, we're making a statement that we are pushing for the postseason. We have a lot of work to do with a 4-3 record, but I feel with the changes on offense, an extra boost to our defense can be what this team needs to put us over the top and make our postseason return. So welcome to the Denver Broncos franchise, everybody. Week 9 is underway from Chicago. And Sha'Carri Hitchens handles the return. Up across the 25, a second effort surge to the 29. And here comes Drew Lock. Some don't think he got a fair chance to succeed here in Denver, but nonetheless, he's now a Chicago Bear. They have signed him long term, and the Bears have enjoyed some success with him. Starting at the 29, a quick throw to Allen Robinson, who maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Of course, these tall playmaking receivers have given us issues all season. Now it's a run to Tarik Cohen, and Jamari Akinjide makes the play. And that sets up third down here on the opening drive. 3rd and 11, locked down field and intercepted! It's Darius Slay down the sideline! What a debut! Touchdown Broncos! Big play Slay! His first interception comes 3 plays in to his Broncos debut, covering Allen Robinson. He's familiar with this team. He's from Detroit. Broncos make the move and get immediate impact. What a play! This game could not have started any better for the Broncos. 7-0 as Chicago takes over again, and Tarik Cohen picks up decent yardage. 3rd down, do they test Slay? No, it's a run, and Cohen shut down by Akinjide. It's 4th and 1. Already an interception and a stop. Now we get to see this Denver offense that was not very good against New England. They have to show that they can adapt when a pass rush is dominant. We're facing Khalil Mack today, so gotta have some answers, and perhaps Marion Peppers can provide some. He picks up 8. 3 receivers on the field, and for the second time, the draw play to Peppers. He picks up 5, first down. Peppers comes in, averaging a solid 4.4 a carry. The flip now, and Centarius Phillips goes down for a loss of 5. That didn't work out at all. Broncos in the bunch now. Hopkins isolated on 3rd and 7. Stepping up and running with it. Here goes Leighton across the 40 and hit down short of the sticks by Eddie Jackson. 4th down. Chicago already begins drive number 3, and they spread the defense out on 1st down. Pressure on Locke, who fires for the 1st down. It's Emmanuel Hall at the 39 with the reception. 21 yards for Chicago. Denver goes single high this time. Now some man coverage. It's tight, and down goes Locke. The ball comes out, and the Broncos will take over. Bradley Chubb recovers. That was Christian Baxter on the blitz who knocked the football out. Short field now for the Denver offense. Leighton's got time, gets it away, caught! Hopkins, but a flag is down, and that will not count. Matt Hillhouse will have his hands full today against the elite Khalil Mack. Is he up to the challenge? We'll find out. But now on the edge of field goal range with the blitz on the way. Leighton complete. Hopkins gets a 5-yard pickup, and that brings out Brandon McManus. 51-yard try for McManus on the right hash. McManus right down the middle, and the Broncos take a 10-0 first quarter lead. Gotta feel good about this start, especially with the 2 turnovers forced by this defense. Cohen, nowhere to go. This time it's Jamar Webster. This defense is flying around and playing with some renewed energy here with Darius Slay. Screen on 3rd down. Cohen is brought down immediately, and that's Cam Smithson. Everybody's helping out. This is one of the best quarters for the defense all season. 10-0 Denver, and inside runs Peppers with a gain of 8. 3 pretty solid carries for him to this point. Again on the carry, this is Peppers, and he stood up and brought down, no gain. Offset pistol now, Devontae Freeman checks in. Leighton fakes, flips outside, some option now, and the Bears are ready for it. Denver really tried to mix it up there, and that was not the right idea. Perhaps Chicago lucky it's only 10-0 here as they take over again. Room to run now. Tarik Cohen gets about 7, easily his best carry. Start of the second quarter now for Chicago. Locke's got time. Airs it out. Has Robinson. That football comes out. Denver takes over. Now it's Miles Jack. 3 turnovers already forced. Here's the hit from Jack. Wow. Bronco football at the 41. Devontae Freeman is the back. Running inside, big hole. Makes a move into Chicago territory. He's got a first down. This run game's doing some really good things so far. Throwing now, it's a shot play, and Leighton cannot get the pass off or throw it away. He's sacked. The whole line got beat. That ruins some of this momentum. 3rd and 19. Fant in the slot. Here goes Leighton. Steps up, fires deep over the head of Curtis Samuel, and it's incomplete. Chicago, despite 3 turnovers, still only trails 10-0. Ball at the 20. Locke, downfield, overthrown. Tight coverage from Charles versus Robinson, no flags. 2 deep safeties here. Fake to Cohen, good blitz pickup. And Locke's throw is on target, caught by Emmanuel Hall for a first down. Hall, originally an undrafted receiver out of Missouri back in 2019. Play fake now, complete again to Robinson as they try to get Drew Lock into a rhythm. He is 6 of 8 with the interception. Fake again, block over the middle, easy first down catch by Hall, and the Bears have made their way to the Denver 30, putting together a pretty good drive to this point. First down and 10, inside handoff, and Cohen is met and stopped after 6, and now Cohen is shaken up. Sha'Carri Hitchens enters the game. We have some motion, and here's Hall. With good blocking, he makes his way inside the 15, and the Bears have it now in the red zone. Really good drive here. Empty now on 3rd and 7. Robinson's got it and fights ahead for the first down. Now Robinson's shaken up on the play. The Bears down their top 2 playmakers trying to punch this in. 1st and goal for Drew Lock. Pressure gets through. He is sacked. And a flag is down. It's against Chicago. Denver declines to keep it 2nd down. Lock hands to Hitchens. Tries to make a move and is stopped at about the 6-yard line. One more shot here for Chicago. 3rd and goal. Lock steps up. He's ripped up for the sack, and it's Bradley Chubb. Denver's defense once again making plays. Chicago now on the board, however. It is 10-3. Good cut here by Peppers. 1 cut and go. That is his game. He is very good at that. This drive began with a holding call, but Peppers gets it back to 2nd and 10. Now Phillips on the catch. And not an easy one either. First down, Denver. Good recovery. The 21-yarder makes it first down. Now a screen, and that's another backwards play. Denver's had some really bad momentum-killing plays in this half. 3rd and 14. Feeling the pressure, a strike to Hopkins. Good job by Leighton, but it's not quite a first. But Denver appears to want to go for it. They're only inches away. Out of the eye, throwing. Leighton, incomplete. Flag down, though. And it's against Denver. Thought maybe we'd get pass interference there, but that contact was within 5 yards. And the Bears now get a turnover on downs. They're only down 7 as Hitchens picks up around 5. Chicago fortunate to only be down 7. Block on 3rd down, into traffic, and some issues there making the catch. The ball falls incomplete. Back we go to this Denver offense that has not been very great today. Time for Leighton here, and again he throws a strike to Hopkins for the first down. Let's see if they can finish this half strong. 2 minutes on the clock. Leighton's got time, wide open, and Fant hangs on despite the big hit. Trying to speed up the tempo now. 2nd down, Leighton. Pressure in his face, he sends downfield for Samuel. There's contact and no flag. Coverage from Jaquel Okogie. 3rd and 1. Peppers slips first contact and gets to the open field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Marion Peppers. What a great run. 44-yard score. Gotta give credit here to the blocking. Norman Proctor, outstanding. David Andrews gave a big block in the second level. There we go, offense. It's 17-3. Bears have a little time now. We'll see if they can answer. Lock completes. Falling forward. Not bad. Up to the 40, Trey Burton. 20 seconds left for Chicago. They're out of timeouts. Fake from Locke. Airing it out into coverage. Broken up. Darius Slay again. He was covering Robinson. Down to 14 seconds. Drew Lock resets. Airs it out toward the end zone. Caught by Hall at the 1. He didn't get in. Time runs out on Chicago. Wow. We caught a huge break again. Almost nothing went the Bears' way outside of us not making the lead even greater in that half. So far, so good, but we have a lot of work to do. And next week, Broncos and Chiefs for the second time this year. But let's go back to that last play for the Bears. They almost scored. Emmanuel Hall gets behind the defense and makes an acrobatic catch inches from 6. It's a game of inches for a reason. Denver football to begin the second half, and Leighton's having some trouble getting through the mess, and he's sacked by Khalil Mack. Negative plays keep throwing off our drives. 3rd and 10 Denver. Time now, Leighton takes off, sends it down the sideline, and is way out of bounds. Maybe should have ran with that one. Chicago is definitely in this as long as the Bronco offense keeps playing at a mediocre level, but this Denver defense has come to play. They're playing with an attitude today. They've gotten 3 takeaways, forced 3rd and 12 here, and down goes Locke again! This offensive line was confused. They left Ja'Kai Polite alone versus Jakari Hitchens. Of course that's not gonna work. It remains 17-3 and Denver takes over. Another drive getting started with a pass to Phillips, who falls beyond the 30. First down. 2 receivers out to the right side, running that way. Peppers slips a tackle and picks up 4 more. Great day for Marion Peppers after his 44-yard score. 3rd down on the money for Hopkins. It's a first down and Denver's up to the 48-yard line. Good to see Leighton looking Hopkins' way a bit more. He has 4 catches. Now down the field, going up for it. Fant could not make the tough grab. Good coverage by the Bears. On 3rd down, Leighton's got time. Fires again for Hopkins. First down. 5 catches now. That's one way to get back into a rhythm. That's why you go get DeAndre Hopkins. Inside now, it's Freeman, and a flag comes in. And another negative play for the offense. You cannot stay on schedule like this. 1st and 20 for Leighton. Sidestepping, and down he goes. Khalil Mack for the 2nd time. What to do here on 3rd and 25? Denver empties out the backfield. Leighton steps up and fires a dart to Hopkins. Another good play. It's shy of the sticks, but definitely in field goal range for McManus. This to give Denver a 3-score advantage. From 47, it is good. Not quite hitting the upright here in Chicago. 20-3 as this Bears offense has been really disappointing all game. Nice move here by Hitchens to turn that run into about 8 yards. Chicago hoping to get into rhythm. Off the fake, aired out for Robinson. It's picked off. Damian Charles takes it away. 4 takeaways now for the Denver defense. They've picked off 2 throws thrown at Robinson. What a day by this defense. Slay and Charles, that is your duo. What a first game together. Denver football. Leighton, first down, and that's broken up. Well played by Roquan Smith. I'd still like to see this offense finish the game a bit stronger than they started. Here's Peppers. Ball comes out at the end. If that was a fumble, I wasn't sure, but Denver keeps it anyway. 3rd down and 2. Leighton's got the time. Looking toward Hopkins. It's broken up, and that's Roquan Smith. He took over that possession. Chicago down 17 with 2.5 to play here in the 3rd. Locke complete to Trey Burton. It's a gain of around 4. 2 receivers to the right, including Robinson. 3rd down, Chicago. Knockdown! Darius Slay comes up big again. Throwing to Robinson just has not worked for Drew Lock. This is a major turning point for this Denver defense. I expected the defense to be better, but there's no way I could have imagined they'd play this well in one game with Darius Slay. Now it's Deion Price. Watch out! He's got the outside. Across midfield. Price spins his way forward, and he's stopped at last. That's a 49-yard punt return for Deion Price. Short field now for the offense. Can they capitalize? 1st and 10, a lot of time, and a great catch made by Curtis Samuel at the 24. Bunch formation, 1 minute left, and now the keeper. Good move by Leighton. Cuts back outside now. Inside the 5. It's goal to go. Great read option call that time for Denver. Now can they finish the drive? Leighton set to throw on 1st down, and he's taken down back at the 7. Everything speeds up down here in the red zone. Can Leighton and the offense recover? Last play of the 3rd, blitz on the way. Leighton rolls left, fires back of the end zone! Touchdown! Noah Fant! How about that from take 1, Leighton? Rolling to his left, a perfect throw, and Fant scores his 4th touchdown of the season. We have opened this up, everybody. 27-3. What a dominant day for the Denver Broncos. 1 quarter left now, just gotta hang on. But to this point, it has not been the big revenge game for Drew Lock. Throwing on 1st down, perfect throw, caught by Darnell Livingston. A receiver from a few drafts ago that I really liked. 10 minutes to go in the game. Lock at the sideline, no. Incomplete for Robinson, just like all the other throws. 3rd down now. Throwing away from Robinson. Nice pass from Locke. Right over the head of Miles Jack. And that's Eddie Higgins on the reception. A new set of downs inside the Denver 30. Locke buying time. He needs even more of it as he's taken down by Smithson. This rotational pass rush has been so productive this year. It's 3rd down now. Time for Locke, and going up for it. Trey Burton at the 5. What a catch. And now Watts. Hopefully this is nothing serious. Goal to go for Chicago. Locke spins. Faces the rush. He's thrown down again. 2nd sack today for Boogie Turner. He came in with 5. Showing pressure now on 3rd down. They send 5. Locke gets drilled, but fires complete to Livingston. 4th down now from 3 yards out. Locke under center. Hands this to Cohen, and he's stuffed for the loss. It's Akinjide. Drive over, and very close to game over. 6:30 left to go, 24-point game. And getting the carry here, Alex Lockhart just signed. He gets 1 from the 6. Another one for Lockhart, who is stopped by Mack. Maybe one more. So that hasn't worked. 3rd down, fake now. Leighton in the end zone, gotta be careful, and that's incomplete. Lucky to even get the pass off there. Chicago takes over, 5 minutes to go, but they need 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. Another dominant play from Boogie Turner. That never gets old. That's why the 4 years at Kalispell weren't enough. Had to add him to the Broncos here. That is almost intercepted. McMichael could have made it 5 takeaways, which would have been very excessive. 4th and 13 for Locke. He's got time. And wide open behind the defense, it's Cohen! Finally, a big mistake by the defense, but they've played phenomenal to this point. Goal to go now from the 7. Locke to throw. Back in the end zone and broken up, intended for Mike Harris. Yeah, you can save those for the preseason. Why are they kicking? What did that just accomplish? 27-6. Great game, everybody. Backups getting some snaps now. Lockhart again. Not making anything happen on these 3 carries. Jason Murray getting some cleanup snaps here. He throws a laser to Starkey, not even close to the sticks, but who cares about that? This game is just about over, and they're going to go for it. Why not put the game on ice with the offense? 4th down. Murray slips the first defender, and then is taken down for the sack. The Bears will get a couple more plays, it appears. Trying to score their first touchdown, perhaps. Screen. Cohen. Stopped. And time ticks down. The Bears will not use a timeout. This game is over. How about a 27-6 win? Sounds pretty good to me. Great way to come out the bye, out the deadline, and to make a statement. This defense is going to be a force if Darius Slay and the rest of the starters can play anywhere near that level. That was fun to watch. Locke may have gotten up to 340 yards, but I'm not worried about that. We stopped the run, we made plays on the football, and we took it away 4 times. Emmanuel Hall had a really big game, but it's the big games from Kenny Golladay and Mike Williams that have really been the issue. Allen Robinson, 5 catches, 50 yards. That's a victory. I could not believe that 3 plays in, we would get a pick 6 from Darius Slay. Just unbelievable. I had my questions as to how much of an impact he would make, but I felt that it made a major difference in that game. Having him out there even allowed us to run a bit more man coverage at times, and that led to plays like the strip sack from Christian Baxter. Speaking of pass rush, it's been a lot more fun this year to have our rotation and to see some production out of a variety of players. I sub out often on drives, especially long ones, to get fresh rushers out there, and it's paying off. So we moved to 5-3. And we get the Chiefs again next episode. Donovan Jennings returns, and no, the offense is not going to change dramatically to accommodate him. What we're doing now, for the most part, has worked, although we've slowed down a bit these last couple weeks. So we've got to incorporate him into what we're doing now and get the offense back to playing at a high level. And you got to be there to match up with Kansas City. This is a very important game with playoff implications. It's one of our biggest games since our wild card game at the end of year 3. Both teams enter 5-3 on the year. If we can sweep Kansas City, that gives us a major edge when it comes to the division race and a potential wild card. If we lose, things get a lot trickier. Hopefully having Darius Slay out there helps to slow down the dynamic Kansas City passing offense. What'd you think of that episode, everybody? I hope you enjoyed it. I went back and forth on the trade for Slay. I spent probably 20-30 minutes in that section just considering what I was going to do. And to get that big payoff in the first game makes me feel really good about the decision. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see how the rest of this season unfolds. Next episode will come your way this weekend. Have a great day, everybody.